week on NBA 2K TV. It's a star-packed episode with Dwayne Wade, Offset.
The whole thing is I'm the best.
Jesus and Mero.
So then you guys had a script, though. We had a script.
And we threw it over our shoulder and said, hey.
Plus, you're the star in Top Plays.
Welcome to this week's episode of NBA 2K TV. NBA 2K is passionate about capturing the culture within the basketball community. The music, the fashion, the entire world of basketball lives within the game. So a few weeks ago, we brought together some of the biggest influencers within that culture, including NBA 2K20 Legend Edition cover athlete Dwayne Wade. Here's what happened. Who do you think is the best 2K player on this panel?
I play with all of them. I gotta probably leave.
So hold on. Let me cap.
I do.
Cap. I'm about to stop the cap. So we played to really play like 2 quarters. First quarter, he had me beat by like 8, but he supposed to be running 2K.
80, not 8.
You know what I'm saying? So second quarter, we had to move on, but I took the lead. Don't cap now. I took the lead. The whole thing is I'm the best.
Can you talk about how the culture has been influenced by NBA 2K?
The game has changed so much in just the way that you play it. It used to be about quick game, 5-on-5, the God mode, and now it's really become about playing as yourself with my career and all the iterations with that, with the park and the neighborhood and all that stuff. But really what we did is create the opportunity to create brands as yourself.
You take the love of music, you take the love of fashion, and you take the love of sports, and you marry that together. It's a beautiful thing. And NBA 2K has been able to capture that and really make it relevant, really make it something for the culture. I was telling Ronnie, we had an event for the launch of NBA 2K for the 2020 cover, and I've never seen that many NBA players in one place for something. It really brings everyone together.
I mean, NBA 2K influences fashion because, everybody that likes playing the game now, they can see what their favorite basketball players or people are wearing, especially even live. When people are walking through the tunnel now, they could wear streetwear and things like that. Before, basketball players were wearing like suits. You never knew how they dressed outside of the game. But now, people can kind of emulate how their favorite players dress in the game and buy the clothes and accessories and things like that. I think it's really cool.
What do you think about music as well? Because NBA 2K partnered with United Masters and they have a refreshing playlist where they update it all of the time. How is being in the video game changed one career, especially when you're talking about new artists that are coming up and coming?
New and old. Like me, I'm not a new artist, but it helps me because it's a lot of kids that play the game or people that play that might not know who Offset is or Migos or know what my last album was, and for them to update it at such a rapid pace to be able to show, even for new artists, like when I came in the game, you couldn't, to be on a game is like something you want to do, like it's a big deal, and they brought it into the perspective for the culture now. So I respect them for not going by the same rules and giving artists a chance to spread their word across the globe.
I want to know, especially D-Wade, how have you seen fashion change since you first entered the NBA?
Fashion is obviously, it's been around forever, right? We've remixed fashion a million times. I think it was a generation before us that was the baggy clothes generation, the throwback jersey generation, and it was dope. It was for the culture. And then we kind of we put a little bit more runway on it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we sprinkled a little sauce, we put a little runway to it, and then now you see it's a mixture of it all. You know what I mean? Fashion now is expressive.
We're talking a lot about NBA 2K cultivating the culture right now, but what is next? What do you foresee in the future?
The sky is the limit. To you guys, you know, I look forward to what the next generation, what you guys are going to create. Some of you guys out there, man, y'all creative. Y'all got things y'all want to do, things y'all want to see. Don't think it cannot be in this game. Don't think it cannot be a part of what the world is. So bring it, man, because we want to see it.
I say it every year, like, I'm like, we wrap a title and I'm like, how are we going to do better? Like, how are we going to take this to another level? And somehow our amazing development team, 400 strong, they work so hard, tirelessly to try to not just be authentic to the basketball world, but to Dwayne's point, authentic in the entire cultural universe.
I got an idea for 2K, something new.
Oh, please.
So halftime, let your boy come out there and rock the show in real life, have a little concert. On halftime, you know what I'm saying? A little halftime concert real quick in real life. We got to make that happen.
We'll talk about it.
Halftime show.
Let's give a last round of applause to our panelists.
If you want to get all the latest gear for your My Player, then you better hustle over to Swags in the Neighborhood. Levi's has arrived, and you're not going to want to miss out on that quality clothing. So, suit up and run the playground in style. Do you feel the luck of the Irish? You will now. Get your St. Patrick's Day drip starting today, March 13th. Make sure to hit the NBA store and stock up on gear to rep your team. Now let's check out your outfits. You submitted your style to social media using the hashtag 2KTVSwag. Let's see what y'all are working with. Nothing beats that 2KTV swag. Oh! Drip like Niagara! Look at that t-shirt! If you're trying to suck up, it's working. Oh! The fashion! Look at that, cowboy! 2KTV drip? I almost can't handle it. Y'all are too perfect. Keep those submissions coming. Send your best fits to social using the hashtag 2KTVSwag.
Each year, Hollywood and pop culture stars drop into your My Career Story for an authentic rise to fame experience. This year, the comedy duo Deezus and Mero joined Team 2K, and we caught up with them at the mocap studio.
Hey, it's your boy Deezus Nice and the kid Mero, and we're back here with our homie Che. How's it going, man?
Good, good. That's right, Che Z in the building, just giving the rock. Listen, man, what's the response been like online?
Right.
Hey guys, I'm Dan Indra, and we're here on the set of NBA 2K20, and I'm here with Deezus and Mero, and we're going to talk about career mode. Hey. Where do you guys fit in the storyline?
We are ourselves in the storyline, and we're interviewing Che, our homeboy, our cyber homeboy, as he's like moving up through the ladders of the NBA.
That's right. Is that easier playing yourselves, or?
It's super easy playing.
Yeah, it's super, you just go in there and just do your thing.
Yeah.
Because it's you doing literally what you do.
Yeah. If we had to do any background research or rehearsal, we would not be here right now.
Okay. So then you guys had a script, though.
We had a script.
And we threw it over our shoulder and said, hey.
I was going to say, I'm willing to bet that's not how your show goes.
That's not how our show goes.
Not at all.
Scripts.
We read the script, and it wasn't a matter of the script was whack. It was just like they wanted the script in our own words, and we wanted it to be authentic because people know how we talk. And, you know, it's NBA 2K. You want it to be real. You don't want us to be like, hey, sign this contract, John.
Of course not. So you start off with a podcast, then you actually went to the show. Like, where does it go? And now you're doing games, so you're about to blow up huge, obviously. Like, is it Broadway? Is it TED Talks? Like,
it's at the point I'm getting scared.
Yeah,
I'm getting scared because you know what? Having a show is one thing. Being in a video game, that's a whole other level.
Like you said, like it's a whole nother level of exposure. We might start a mega church. Who knows?
Who was the most excited when you told people you were going to be in the game? Who was the most excited?
Oh, everyone in my barbershop was super excited because they literally just have NBA 2K playing all day on just random TVs around the barbershop. And also, I told them I was going to be in the next one, and they were all like, you're lying. So when they actually see me, I'll be like, how do you all feel?
Oh, like my cousins were wilding, texting me, yo, are you serious? Are you serious? Take a picture. I was like, I can't. My phone's like has this weird red tape around it, but believe me, like it's really happening.
So how's mocap been? This is the first time you've done anything like this, you said?
Yes. So. I didn't know that I couldn't stretch my body in certain positions. You know what I mean? I learned that today. Other than that, it's been pretty cool.
When I learned about mocap, I have a new respect for cutscenes.
Yeah, so I was saying, what did you know going in?
Very little. I knew they were going to put little dots on us and put on these skin-tight outfits. But I didn't realize the amount of detail that goes into it and the amount of work. Like, you know, you see it and you're just like, oh, it's just like some animation, but no, it's like a frame by frame. You're moving little things. Every position matters and you come up with. It's like making a digital movie.
Yeah, and seeing like every step is wild, like from the skeleton to like the actual like avatar, and the movements and all that stuff, and the detail is just.
So do you guys play the game?
Oh yeah. Oh, you have to. Like NBA 2K.
I do, but I don't know if you do.
NBA 2K is like one of those games. Is like you don't ask if you buy it. It's like it's coming out this day, and everyone in the world we buy it. Because if you were that one person that doesn't have NBA 2K, you have no idea what everyone's talking about.
No idea.
Everyone's gonna know.
Everyone's gonna know. And then worst come to worst, you go to your boy or your girl's house, and they're playing it, and you don't know. Like you look terrible.
You're like, what's VC?
Who's better?
Oh, that's good. You know, I want to say me because he probably
doesn't getting along too well.
He doesn't play it well. He doesn't have enough time to play it because he has like 4 kids. Like I got a cat. Yeah. Like I'll play for like 48 hours.
Yeah.
You know. No.
He rose the difficulty on life. You were like, no, I'm good on rookie. Yeah.
That's a fact.
Who do you use?
The Knicks.
Like I said, you guys Knicks.
Oh,
do you head to head or do you like pick different classic teams?
I've used some of the classic teams. I'll do a lot of the playground mode as well. Yep. But it's always the Knicks because we're Knicks fans and we don't know better.
Yeah.
Every now and then I'll play as like a team with LeBron and I'm like, wow, this is what greatness feels like?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh, wow. It's like
they're winning.
So on a scale of 9 to 10, how much do you think this is going to change your life?
12 and a half? Yeah. For sure. 1 million?
I wouldn't be surprised if after this releases, I walk in a restaurant and I get a standing ovation.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
So this has been great. What do you guys have coming up in the future?
Well, we got our show on Showtime.
You know what I mean? Number one show late night.
11 p.m. on Thursday nights. Be sure to check it. Have your favorite athletes on there, favorite politicians. A lot of blue jokes.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Do that or you're a square.
Thank you very much.
And we are going to need the suits back.
Oh, yeah.
Get up.
Plenty of ways to raise your rep in the neighborhood this weekend. And now let's check out the latest legends in NBA 2K20.
I'm here at the mocap studio with Concrete and B-Dash. Guys, I'm cracking up on the sideline at some of the stuff you're doing. What's this feeling like?
Hey, honestly, it was like a curiosity that I always wanted to fulfill. And if I could do this for the rest of my life, I would.
Trying to make sure that when everybody see it's like, oh, that's B-Dash or that's Concrete. Yeah. So we trying to figure that out too.
For somebody like me that's a little dancing challenged, where do I start? Where do I get my rhythm? Where do I get my groove?
I always start off with a bounce. You just start with a bounce, and then you see.
And honestly, just do it. Like, don't worry about looking stupid. Just start like, all right, I'm about to just do it.
Yep.
Like, that's how I started.
I do look stupid as much as I try. What kind of my player are you guys making for yourself?
Oh, hey, he gonna be the flyest. Earrings, couple tattoos. I don't want to be blasted. He gonna be tall. I can't be 5'9" on my player, man. Heck no.
I'll be like 6'4". Nope, Kobe, 6'6".
6'6". I always wanted to play basketball. I didn't know I was gonna be dancing, man, but I always would dance at practice, get in trouble by the coach.
I was a football player, and then I got hurt, so I was like, I want to do that. Yeah. And I'm here today, 2K. I ain't got nothing to say after that.
What's a 3-man dance that we could do?
We're gonna go tick, tick, turn, turn. A little faster than that. Tick, 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 tick. Oh, he got it right. See, bro? Right.
This is the 2KMC, and it's top plays time. We have the last 8 top play of the week winners, and we need you to vote it down. Over the next 2 weeks, you will choose your top play of the spring and the recipient of 500,000 VC. Show me the winners. Kicking it off with the infamous King, clearing the defender for the jam. That center couldn't do anything but cower in fear. Next, it's Brispy Kev, inhaling the block and heaving it for the win.
Hey, nice shot!
Now, it's Darian McDade, pulling off the double oop in transition. Woo! And from episode 23, it's Relic 2K. With 1 second left, it's the deep game winner. Now vote for your favorite play. The winner will be back next week as a top play of spring finalist and battle the winner of the next vote, which will happen right now. Show me more top plays. From episode 24, it's Huey Strangler, breaking ankles and catching in the green 3. Now, it's Showtime JNO, putting them on a poster and one. Season opportunity and punctuates for the poster. Next is Precision Ant, tossing the no-look alley-oop from half court. Finally, we've got Electric Trigger with the filthy block at the rim. That's one of the best snatch blocks I've ever seen. Now vote for your second finalist for the top play of the spring. And come back next week to see your top 2 plays go head-to-head with 500,000 VC on the line. And if you want to see your plays on the show, then submit them to social media using the hashtag 2KTVWow.
There's more 2K TV on social media. Make sure you're following us at NBA2K_2K TV. And check back here next Friday because we got a fresh episode for you, and we will see you then. Bye.
Yo, what's up, man? Great game. I see you want to work on your three-point shooting. Let's get set up. You got it. Come on, man. Hey, yo, watch it. get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
One more.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
Again. Again.
Get your mind right.
Get the next one. See you later.
I see you want to work on your three-point shooting. Let's get set up. Get your head in the game.
Keep it going. Just like that. Hey, hit me up.
This is the 2KMC, and I'm fired up to present your top poster dunks. And one finishes. We've all heard sharing is caring, and I want to spread the love.
Shay and company are cooking up a nice little winning streak here.
If you can't stand the heat, stay out of the kitchen.
The only thing nicer than a winning streak is an even longer winning streak, and I've got 3 keys to keeping this thing going. 1, push off makes, not just misses. The more transition, the better. 2, don't settle for the first clean look on offense. Keep attacking until you get a great look. And 3, communicate on defense. These guys have got to talk out there because in today's NBA, you'll get destroyed by all the screening that goes on out there if you're not communicating on defense. So, look, do all those, and we could be looking at a nice, long winning streak here.
Breaking it down like a pro.
Ta-da, I am a pro Hornet.
Great point, Hank.
Yep, coming up next, Western Conference Power Rankings. But first, little music for your ears. Keep it tuned to Hank and the Hornet, only on 98.9 The Flex.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Lots of enthusiasm around that presentation of the Star-Spangled Banner. And we've got plenty more coming up. Stay tuned.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Tonight, it'll be the Dallas Mavericks up against the Los Angeles Lakers. And for Los Angeles, 2 games into the season series against this team, they're tied at a game apiece, looking to grab the edge tonight. Man, we are in for a treat. 2 incredible front courts in this one, Shaq. Talented and highly skilled.
You know, it used to be only a few forwards that could step out and torch you from deep. Now, that's the key role to a lot of teams.
You know what? The amount of mobility now in the front courts is incredible. I mean, you know, hey, Shaq, you look kind of svelte right now. What are you, running around 250 bills?
600.
600 pounds?
Told you. Yeah. All day, every day.
I told you.
Oh, are we still on the air?
Oh, man.
Strike that from the tape.
We've got it down, Kevin. Back to you.
Welcome to the weekend, everybody. Let's get it going with NBA action on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan. David, as we approach the halfway mark, let's take a look at how everything stands out west. You look at the Lakers. They're sitting pretty, second place, and looking to take the top spot. And, of course, the Mavericks. They're tied right now.
And, you know, for the Mavericks, they have caught the entire...
And with pregame routines coming to an end, we're just about ready for our tip-off. First, though, let's get a report. Well, he can impact the game in so many ways. D.A., thank you. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. That's Rajon Rondo. Then there's Howard. And for Dallas, Doncic and Hardaway at the 2 and the 3. Kleba is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. And it's Brunson in at the point guard. Tonight, Chris, 2 teams that may meet in the playoffs. Does that create any extra incentive, do you think?
Well, when I was playing, I'd say no, but I can tell you the truth now. Yeah, it creates a lot of extra incentive, especially if you're going against a team that may have the home court advantage against you in the playoffs, or also to kind of see what works and doesn't work against them so you can pull out some extra tricks during playoffs. But anyone that doesn't say that, they're giving you the company line, and I understand that, but yeah, it means a little bit more.
Here's Davis. They get it back. Over Porzingis. It's deflected. Outside Hardaway. Here's Doncic. That drops and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. Doncic has got the game going here with the first basket for Dallas. And it's the Lakers' ball. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
And as long as you do that, you put yourself in a good position to win, no matter if you're home or away.
And when you want Doncic, he's one of those guys who kind of just slithers around until he finds an opening, and then bam.
Rondo scanning the floor. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. Porzingis can't hit. The Lakers on offense. 4-point game. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
Yeah, and the second chance points, guys, mean a lot over the course of a game, and they just had so few opportunities. I think that was their Achilles heel.
And second chance points, it's another great indicator of which team won in the hustle department. And tonight, they didn't win that battle.
Now, here's Howard. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game.
They've missed 3 of their first 4 shots, having a little trouble finding their legs.
And the impact that Porzingis can have on the defensive end, Greg, cannot be overstated.
The reach and leaping ability he has paired with his timing make him a premier rim protector. And what sets him over the top really is that fearlessness. He will challenge anyone and everyone at the rim.
The Mavericks have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Doncic. The shot comes out, so Los Angeles will take it the other way. Moving it up. Finished off the break. And it's a tie ball game.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. JaVale McGee's checked in for Dwight Howard. And let's check out a breakdown. Looking at some stats for Doncic.
And he's been very active with his hands. How about the steal numbers this month? He's been really hounding on the defensive side.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Passes it to Porzingis. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Now here's Brunson. He's tightly guarded. Clock at 4. A 3 ball. The Lakers with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
To the middle. Back to LeBron. To the left side wing. Fires the 3. Nailed from three-point land. He has 5.
Well, he's not focused on the D on most possessions, but you can forget about him altogether.
Outside, Porzingis. They could use a bucket. He is hauled in by Los Angeles. Davis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Still plenty of time for him to contribute in this game, but it's a tough stretch he's going through.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Cauley Stein, he's... deciding to change it up. Mavericks leading by 6. Taking a look at the Lakers. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Then there's Howard. That's Rajon Rondo. All going up court, and it's Davis with the jam.
Oh, you have to appreciate the ball moving and the commitment to getting a high percentage look.
Now here's Brunson. He's covered by Rondo. Hardaway against Davis. Hardaway passes to Brunson. Inside, here's Kleba, and he banks in the layup. Kleba's got the lead up to 6 now for the Mavs.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
AT that time from Curry.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Outside Hardaway. Outside Curry. Rob. Now the Lakers on the break. By himself. Flushes it down to finish the break.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Oh, you're right, and I love the opportunistic approach. These kinds of hustle plays can be game changers.
Brunson, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Yeah, Greg, that's just great defense, forcing his man into a difficult attempt.
3 straight baskets in transition now. They'll want to end that trend in a hurry.
The Lakers have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. Sometimes don't make it big when they first get on the scene. Late bloomers that have caught your eye right now in the league. Guys that have really picked up their game.
How about D'Angelo Russell?
Good one,
Let's talk about getting traded, having to move at a young age. That really could be devastating for some players. So for him to have the skill set and the mental frame of mind to fight over that, I love it. And how about Julius Randle? I mean, I didn't see it coming. I knew he was a beast. But he's a beast.
You mean he's a beast?
Yeah, something like that.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
Oh, this is a big fella who has no problems at the foul line. I mean, a very smooth touch on the stroke.
1:27 left in the first half. Here's Kleba. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Curry can't get it to go.
I love to see the defense exhibit some passion in protecting the rim right there.
Count that one. 12 points for him.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Brunson kicks to Hardaway. There's 53 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Clock at 6. And Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Porzingis. Powell comes in for Maxi Kleba. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Seth Curry. JaVale McGee's checked in for Los Angeles.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Mavericks trail by 3.
Pick up the pace, get the 2 for 1 here.
If that's how they want to end this quarter, they're going to have to score quickly.
And it just seems when Doncic turns it on, it's a sight to see. Incredible at scoring in a variety of ways.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game. Down low. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficient.
Drains it from beyond the arc. Doncic has got the game tied up here for the Mavs.
And he's got a good handle, excellent body control. Doncic is a threat to pull up from anywhere.
And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
Oh, you're so right, Greg. I mean, he did a great job of attacking the seams, getting to the rim, and and then finishing strong.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the floor for Dallas, Kleber is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Doncic and Hardaway at the 2 and the 3. And it's Brunson in at the point guard position. So he gets them both. Dallas has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Doncic outside. LeBron against Hardaway. Wants to get it to Doncic and does. And it's in there.
How about the balance of Doncic on that possession? Amazing at just absorbing the contact and still with the strength to finish.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
That free throw good from Doncic.
And as Dirk Nowitzki walks off into the sunset, the Mavericks seem to have found their next European superstar in Luka Doncic. The number 3 pick in last year's draft had a rookie season for the ages.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They lead by 1. Porzingis finds Brunson. Here's Kleber. Pass to Doncic. Shot clock at 5. Right side, Porzingis takes the 3. Offensive rebound, Kleber, and Davis sends it back. To the paint, here's LeBron. Doncic with the steal. And the dunk by Doncic.
And Shannon's got a few tricks up his sleeve there. Doncic's handles are very impressive.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. And Doncic, the EuroLeague MVP, led Real Madrid to a title. EuroLeague Finals MVP, all at the tender age of 19.
Incredibly accomplished.
Some changes. Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Porzingis, and Dwight Powell subbed in for Maxi Kleber. Brunson with it, working on James. Brunson, no good.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
And they double up James. Baseline try, and Rondo gets it to go on the assist by James. Rondo's got the lead up to 4 now for Los Angeles. And here's Brunson. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pulls up on the elbow. Misses.
And the aggressive attitude of Davis on D makes him such a tough matchup. He's not going to give his man an inch of breathing room, and that was the difference on that possession.
And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? Los Angeles on top. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Los Angeles leading by 4, and on the court for the Lakers to start the 4th. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. That's Rajon Rondo. Then there's Howard. Outside, Davis. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. And he comes up with the deuce. 20 points for him.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Maverick shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. And there's the pass to Hardaway. Brunson with it. Cauley-Stein dishes to Doncic. Just 5 on the clock. Hardaway from outside. And the rebound goes to Howard. Howard's got his 5th rebound in this one. Hardaway against James. Pass to Rondo. To the inside. Davis. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Howell's got his 4th rebound in this one.
He hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. The good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
He kicks to Cauley-Stein. Passes to Hardaway. Brunson with it. James covering. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
This isn't like him, and he knows it. The best thing they could do is try to get him more easy looks.
Bounce pass Howard. LeBron against Hardaway. Great D that time from Hardaway. Mavericks trail by 6.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to Brunson. Now, here's Doncic. He's covered by Rondo. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play. Zingas, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Maxi Kleber comes in for Dwight Powell. That free throw good from Doncic. Greg, you look at the young Luka Doncic. What impresses you the most right now about his game?
Well, Kevin, you just don't see many players his height who can handle and make step-back threes. Also, his confidence. He came into the league never doubting that he could dominate a game. And don't forget about his brilliance as a passer.
Los Angeles leading by 3. And the pass to Rondo. Back to Howard. Kicks it to LeBron. Fires for 3. Hands it from downtown. And the Lakers lead by 6.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. And Doncic gets it to go.
How about the poise from Doncic right there? He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game.
Popped up there for Howard. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Nice D from Porzingis. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. No good on the free throw.
Well, free throwing is never a strength of Howard's game.
Second free throw, no good. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Outside Hardaway. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on LeBron James. He hits the first one, and that brings them within 2. And good on the second, so it makes them both.
That's big free throws from a player. They depend on those situations.
To the left wing, fires from the corner, and no good that time. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Doncic with it. He's picked up by Rondo. It's stolen by Rondo. And now the fast break. Rondo with the ball. Pass to James. Fires from the line. Chalk up 2 there. LeBron's got 5 points now this quarter.
Oh, I love how James takes hold of these possessions. When his team needs a basket, he steps up to the plate.
To the wing on the left. Here's Porzingis. Looking to get it going. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Dwight Howard.
Oh, the officials are all over that.
And both free throws good for Porzingis. 1:15 left to play here in the 4th. Passes it to Rondo. Out to the wing. Here's Davis. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And the Lakers lead by 3. goes Doncic. He's covered closely. Goes to Porzingis. And it's sent back by Howard.
You got to be aware of Howard at all times, especially on defense, where he makes his living blocking shots.
And this is why Rondo is so special. A proven champion who time and time again comes up big in critical stretches of the game.
And the Mavericks call time here. They're down by 5. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And with this game closing in on the final buzzer, let's take a look at our Jordan player of the game.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. He told them we've got to make the most of every chance right now. This is a winnable game, but we've got to make plays. Guys, we'll see if they can come back.
Thank you, David. Knocked away. Porzingis. Great D that time from Howard. And they go to the intentional foul. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and so they choose to intentionally foul. And no good is the first free throw, missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second.
Oh, you love how effortless James makes this game look. Everything comes easy to him.
And he does get the second one, and that increases their lead to 6. Dallas calls timeout. They're behind by 6. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Brunson. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Top of the key, Porzingis. From deep. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And now they decide to foul intentionally. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now the pass to Finney-Smith. And nothing is falling for him right now. And so the Lakers take the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Great win for this team, and you, Che, were able to score at will down the stretch. Why were you able to carry the load tonight?
Well, I just kept finding myself in positions where I could finish a play. You know, a lot of this game is about matchups, and the team saw I had some opportunities, and we were able to execute as a group.
Well, you all were playing for each other, and that was evident tonight. Congratulations on the win. Kevin?
David, thank you as always.
You guys have a pretty nice win streak going on, but I'm wondering if there's anything you can improve on. How do you keep pushing yourself when the team is finding so much success?
Like Coach says, you can never be satisfied. And there's always stuff to work on. We're winning games right now, but if you go back and look at the tape, there's a possession where I missed the read, or a possession where our rotations could have been sharper. So there's always stuff to work on. That never goes away. We always got to improve, day by day, week by week, year by year.
Che, you've shown in the past you're not afraid to stand up for what you believe in. I'm wondering if there's any causes right now that you're passionate about. Are you doing any charity work, or is there anything that's grabbed your attention, maybe politically?
That's a good question, Patty. For the time being, I'm a little more focused on establishing my place in this league. You know, there's so much to learn, and it can be a little overwhelming. So I'm trying to get a handle on that before I do any of those things that you're talking about. You know, but I'm really looking forward to the offseason. I'll have a little more time to figure out how I can give back to the community. And my idols did that growing up, and that's something that's super important to me as well. What's everyone do? Ranch barbecue, blue cheese.
Jay, what up?
3? Yeah. What's up, Don?
Hey, man. Good to
How
see
you doing? Good to see you too, man.
Hey, look, I just booked you an interview on Hank and the Hornet.
Word?
Yeah.
Hey, Hank and the Hornet, man, that's dope. I love those guys.
Right? They're awesome.
Yeah.
Look, a couple of talking points I wanted to go over. Nothing big. Just, feel free to drop it into the conversation wherever it feels like natural.
Okay, cool. Let's do it.
So, 3 things. First of all, you only wear Jordans, obviously. Second, Jordan is an iconic brand. Iconic silhouettes, iconic athletes. You've always loved the shoe. Speak from the heart, your own personal narrative.
Sure.
And third, see if you can work in something about flight, Air Jordan, right? Engineered for flight.
Oh, I like that.
People love to fly, that kind of thing. Sound good?
So I just drop that stuff in whenever I can?
As naturally as you can, whenever you can. Above all else, we just want you to be authentic, man. Just be yourself, you'll be great.
For sure. I'll see you later, Don.
All right.
Okay, we are now joined in studio by a very special guest.
The studio's buzzing here,
Exactly,
Hank.
it sure is. Yeah, you know him as the freshest face of your favorite basketball team, but around here we just call him Che. And Che, welcome into the show. It's great to have you here. Good to see you.
Hey, thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Yeah, so you are essentially brand new, and you're pretty new to the league. What is it that you think is your favorite part about going pro so far?
Honestly, it's playing in front of the fans. You know, I've always been a big performance guy, so being in that arena with 20,000 people is wild, man, but I really love it. I really do.
Chef in the kitchen gonna cook.
Dude, you are crazy.
You don't even know the half of it, Che.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jay.
So, Che, is there anything you're especially looking forward to in your first season as pro?
Yeah, you gonna buy a boat? A yacht. Gotta get that yacht.
You know, I'm real geeked about getting the new Jordans as soon as they drop, man. You know, I'm a big Jordan guy. They're iconic. They're classic. You know, MJ's one of my favorite players, so to be able to get these shoes, I don't have to wait in line. It's so dope.
Flavor on his feet, and he can't be beat. I sang that one.
Wow.
Sound good.
Oh, appreciate you.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm told we have time for one more question. So, Che, who would you say are your basketball heroes?
Okay, well, how much time we got?
Well,
not much, Jay. Keep it moving.
Gotta go.
Okay, well, real quick, I'm gonna have to go with Kobe, MJ, LeBron. You know, I'm a big fan of the legends, so those guys who I, aspire to be.
Che, that's all the time we've got for you today, but thank you so much for joining us here, and good luck to you on the rest of your season.
Congrats on all the success, Jay.
Hey, man, Hank and Hornet, you guys are the best, man.
Oh, I love that. Cart that up. So next on Hank and the Hornet, we're taking your calls.
Woo, always a risky proposition, Hank.
Certainly is. But first, a word from our sponsors. You need some cash out of your house? How How about a reverse mortgage? They can set you up at Walker & Associates.
Hey, look, I was house poor before I called them. Now, house rich.
Wow. It's one phone call that does it all. Walker & Associates will set you up with a little bit of money coming your way out of your house.
You guys ready to hammer out this deal?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Here's what they're starting with. Fantastic. Looking forward to a long and healthy relationship.
Me too, man.
Thanks, Che.
You're welcome. See y'all later, all right?
All right.
Falta, obrigado aí pela subscrição. Streamlabs não aparece, não sei porquê, mano. Tá lixado. Ah, come on. Vou refresh, a ver se aparece. Não sei se apareceu aí na live. No Streamlabs não apareceu. Não sei porquê, né?
In this episode of NBA 2K TV, the most famous voice in the NBA, Kevin Harlan.
I love the game so much, and I think it just kind of comes out by virtue of that passion I have for it.
We look at how your NBA season is unfolding in My Player Nation. Then, taking your 2K game offline, there's a whole world out there. Plus, your top plays. And it's all coming up now.
Up and he goes high and comes down hard. It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and we've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony at the table with me.
Welcome to 2K TV, Kevin Harlan. I can't tell you how surreal this is because I watch NBA games all year, and now I'm finally sitting across from you, and hearing you in real life is just so crazy to me.
Well, it's fun to be on with you. Thank you very much. You're very nice to say that.
You have some of the most iconic calls in the game of all time.
Here's Giannis. Oh, and he jams it right over Pascal Siakam.
Do you watch the game and call it in your head, or what's going through your mind?
I think the best thing that I've done is I've just kind of done things organically. I feel like that is when the true emotion comes out. And the people that work on the game with me know that I love the game. It just kind of comes out. There's probably stuff people say up in the stands that's just as enjoyable or entertaining or whatever.
I don't know about that.
Oh, yeah, I love the game so much, and I think it just kind of comes out by virtue of that passion I have for it. Got it up. Oh, my goodness! Before the horn! How about that?
I know people ask you about your favorite call of all time, but what's a sentimental call that you have that just will ring in your heart forever?
Well, the LeBron dunk was because when it came in a playoff game, it was an important game in the series. Kevin Garnett was the reigning defensive player of the year, and LeBron was just emerging onto the scene. He had been in the league a couple years, but he was really beginning to take hold as a young player. And he had this emphatic dunk over Garnett in a playoff game in Cleveland that was pretty resounding. And the guy I was working with that day, Doug Collins, his expression and his reaction kind of led me to mine. And we were sitting there, and the dunk was over here, and Doug took his left arm and goes, oh, like this. And as he was saying that, and I'm calling the play, our chairs are tipping backwards. And that's when I came and go, no regard. But I mean, we were falling backwards, and the people in back of us pushed us back up. And so I remember that because of all that stuff, because of Garnett getting beaten, and because of LeBron being as great as he was in the play, and Doug's reaction. So it all kind of was intersecting, and that made it memorable.
And what I love so much about it is that I feel like I'm there with you. Like you're on my couch just talking to me. So I just absolutely love that.
Well, that's a nice compliment, because we're fans. I think first, all of us who broadcast the league are fans first and foremost.
You've been doing this since you were 21 years old. That's been a long time.
A long time.
Is there anything that you wish you knew then that you know now?
That's a good question. I wish I would have known then how much preparation it takes to get ready to do these games and being a professional. But I think any young player would say the same thing about 10 years into their career. I wish when I was a rookie I would have known, but I wish I would have known then. I said, you don't have any idea how much work it takes to be a success in this business. Truly the reward is the everyday struggle to get better and to evolve. And people I've come across like yourself and meet these people and deal with situations, and that's the best part of the business.
We have a ton of NBA 2K community members that are content creators. They're on Twitch, they're on YouTube. What advice would you give to them that maybe are looking to get into the broadcasting business or want to further their broadcasting stream on those channels?
Well, I would just say I have an unlimited ceiling. You're only limited by the size of your ideas and the creativity. Constantly talk to people, get ideas from them, think about it, write down notes. You really need to just completely grab all of that you're just talking about and just completely immerse yourself into that world.
In the NBA 2K community and in the game, you work with Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, all of these people that you work with in real life. What is that like to call a game in NBA 2K with those people that you work with in real life?
It is the exact same. The 2K people have created an atmosphere and a culture that is as lifelike for us as broadcasters. So if it's like that for us, I'm sure it's got to be like that for the fan because of the graphics, because of the animation, because of the sounds, because of everything that they have poured into it. It is as lifelike and as real as anything. And for us as broadcasters, the difference is minimal at best.
Now, our interview is coming to an end. We'd love to have you on 2K TV. But if you could just have fun with me for a little bit and pretend like we're done broadcasting a game and we're signing off, I would love that.
Kevin Harlan saying, thanks for joining us on this edition of 2K Sports.
Oh, that was wonderful. Thank you so much.
Now, here's a look at the events coming up in the neighborhood. Let's take a look at the latest legends in NBA 2K20. NBA 2K20 offers a lot to choose from when it comes to online play. But since you all have more downtime lately, we wanted to highlight all the exciting offline capabilities that it has to offer. In Play Now, face off with either current, classic, or all-time NBA teams. Hey, you could even create your own roster and play with that. Also, you're going to want to try out NBA 2K's first ever installment of WNBA action. If you can't seem to get a W against your friends, make sure to hone your craft at 2KU. And you can hit up the streets with players throughout any era in blacktop mode. Play some 1v1 to 5, 5v5 to 50, the options are all there. In My Team, build your all-time NBA lineup with your favorite players from past and present. Collect cards, customize your squad, and get to work. You can try your luck going 3v3 in Triple Threat, battle current, historic, and all-time teams in Domination, or complete some challenges, and there is a bunch of them. And the best part is, you get My Team rewards from all of these. In My Career, take on the unique challenge of building your own legacy on the NBA hardwood. Put the team on your back and experience the path of becoming a legend. And there's My League, the ultimate sandbox mode. Customize and oversee an entire league operation, or take over an NBA franchise and lead them to glory. In My GM, experience what it's like to be at the helm of a team as an NBA general manager. You can also feel the thrill of a single NBA or WNBA season, or go straight to the postseason buzz with a completely customizable NBA playoffs experience. In NBA 2K20, the possibilities are endless, so get out there and explore. The NBA season may have suspended play, but the 2K community continues to carry teams in My Player Nation. Here's a look at how the season is playing out virtually. We want to hear how you are spending your time in NBA 2K. Share your videos over social using hashtag 2KTVCommunity.
This is the 2KMC, and it's time to crown your top play of the spring champion and the winner of 500,000 BC.
Let's see these magnificent plays. Your first finalist, Frisbee Cab. Hey, nice shot. Your second finalist, Huey Strangler 0-0. Now, vote for your top play of Spring Champion. But we're not done, and I'm ready to rock with your top putbacks. Let's start things off with Watch Me Work 601 in the playground. Takes the ball on a trip as he pulls off the 360 putback dunk. Can I see that again? Oh my. Staying in the playground, we have ATM to death. After the miss, goes between the legs for the acrobatic finish. Could these top plays get any better? Let's find out as we go to Big Teej in the playground. Elevates in traffic for the creative putback finish. A dunk like that has gotta make Vince Carter proud. Moving on to the wreck. It's RBDN 2323. Reads the rim perfectly and throws down the wicked windmill flush. How many style points does that dunk deserve? All the points! All of the style points! Everybody else is unfashionable forever! Now, vote for your favorite putback. And if you want your highlights to be featured in an episode, then submit them to social media using the hashtag 2KTVWow. This is the 2KMC, and I'll see you next week when we show you even more top plays.
And remember, we might be highlighting your plays on social too. You can find us at NBA2K_2KTV.
And check back here next week for more 2KTV.